Well, our coverage continues of the Great American Eclipse. We're less than 4 days away, and all week we've been breaking down the science behind it. First Alert Meteorologist Bryan Bachman takes a look at the phases of the solar eclipse.
A total solar eclipse is one of the most impressive spectacles in space. Totality is the main event, but the hour or so leading up to it is a fascinating sequence of events. In this moment of science, we're taking a walk through what you'd see if you were in the path of a total solar eclipse. Many here in the Carolinas got to see this in 2017, but if you're headed to the path of totality for this one, here's what's to expect. As the eclipse gets underway, the moon gradually covers up more and more of the sun. This is the partial phase of the eclipse, with the sun taking on a crescent appearance and slowly becoming slimmer. You can use a pinhole projector to see crescent images of the sun, or you can use approved eclipse glasses to look directly at the crescent sun. You'll even see solar crescents in the shadows of leaves cast by trees. Around 15 minutes before totality, when the moon is covering most of the sun, daylight will begin to grow noticeably dimmer. Even under a sunny sky, the light level will be closer to that of an overcast day. 10 minutes before totality, the sky grows darker. Insects, birds, and other wildlife may begin to behave as if night were approaching. You may begin to hear crickets or other animals that are more active around dusk. Shadows will also become visibly sharper. With about 2 minutes to go, the western sky will begin to look much darker. If you're at a high vantage point, you may be able to spot the moon's shadow approaching over the landscape. In the final few seconds before totality, with your safety glasses still on, you may notice a few spots of sunlight near the edge of the moon. Known as Bailey's beads, these dots of light are caused by sunlight shining through valleys on the moon's surface. You might also see a single bright gleam of light just before totality, causing what's called the diamond ring effect. When you can no longer see any sunlight through your safety glasses, totality has arrived. Around the black disk of the moon, you'll see the sun's corona, or outer atmosphere. And depending on how active the sun is, you may see many streamers extending out across the sky. Closer to the moon's edge, you may be able to spot pink clouds or streaks called solar prominences. These are clouds of material that make up the middle portion of the sun's atmosphere. And if you're really lucky, you might even catch a solar flare during totality. In the darkened sky, you may also be able to spot a few stars or the brighter planets like Venus and Jupiter. The Devil Comet is also expected to be visible during totality this time around. You'll notice a dusk-like glow on the horizon in all directions as well, and the air temperature may drop by as much as 10 degrees. The diamond ring effect, or Bailey's beads, may be visible on the opposite side of the moon as sunlight reappears, and everything that happened before totality will happen again in reverse. The sky will begin to brighten, the air temperature will rise, and about an hour after totality, the moon will completely uncover the sun. And from there, it's back to business as usual, but what an exciting few hours it will be beforehand. That's your moment of science. I'm Bryan Bachman.